Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. It's last day of my semesters. I had an electronic exam later in the night. I start about 5 p.m. and will end about probably 2 hours later. I'm now heading to the library to do some review and watch some, samples of the problems you may meet during the exam. It's already past 12 o'clock, it's probably approaching 1 p.m. I ate apple breakfast this morning, churned about more than 2000, so it's not too much left. I'll save it for later at night. And after today's exam, I would have nothing to do this semester. I need to go to get injection of the immunization tomorrow and turn in as soon as possible. Otherwise, I can't choose the class for the next semester. Although I can choose the next semester at the beginning of the next semester, but I want to do that this semester. And also, I need to know the result of my grades. And first, the fire protection class I've already get, and the enclosure dynamics I've already get. Same professor, I've already get 2A, and the power system economics, which is the most important, I already finished the presentation last night or maybe last afternoon, and it's pretty well. The professor liked it very much because I behave very well, although I didn't prepare to be perfect. The PPT just very casual, even don't have the page number, but I perform very well and talk a lot. The professor liked it very much, and it's okay. I think it won't be too bad. And I have talked with the friendly, which is the professor, advisor of the power system economics. He said, although I have had this class in a different identification because I'm an undergraduate, I only can take it as a special topic, which starts at 4. It's 400 class. It's the undergraduate level, and normally it is a 622, which is graduate level. He said if I want to stay here and follow him, I can, next semester or maybe next semester, I choose this class again, and I don't need to attend the class. He would use the same grades for the tasks for the result. It's pretty cool, but I'm not sure whether I would stay here. Recently, there's something bad happened to my teacher my professor in the Southeast University, which is my original school. I have told that I have been admitted as a graduate student in my original university, and if I return next year and I want to stay in China for the graduate program, I would follow the head of our department, which is Professor Huang. Well, I think something bad happened and he lost his position of the headmaster. But another professor told me that he's okay and he has another good position in the department, and his health condition is not as well as normal level, so I think probably it's better for him to keep healthy in a very casual and easy position. Pay attention to the education, pay attention to the teaching, pay attention to the academic research, better than paying attention to a lot of stuff. The system of the department in China, in the university, no matter in university or the company, is very different from here in America. You need, if you want to be the headmaster, you not only need to be very good at your academic research, your teaching, you also need to deal with a lot of fussy stuff, you know, human resource, dealing with the troublesome things with people. And if I stay in China for the graduation program, I will still follow him. I like him very much. He was the professor of my electronic motor, and the electromotor is probably been the most top class, major class of the electric engineering, and I get it pretty well. I did pretty well. I probably get 2A. If we are in China, we use exact data instead of ABCD. I get probably 94 for the final grades of that class, which is pretty high. And to be honest, I do have good advantages in the electric motor. Most of my classmates and my friends, they don't like it because it's too complicated. No matter the knowledge in the books or in the laboratory, you need to make the motor yourself. A lot of register lines, you roll it into a very round solid stick and use some electromagnetic stuff. Well, it's very complicated, but I can deal with that. But I really don't have a lot of interest in that. It's not as interesting as the power system economics. I don't know. I won't refuse to do some research about this if it is very interesting and can be combined with some internship in some big company, like some car company. Right. Well, it's okay. And I've applied the UIUC, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, and also the UTK, Tennessee here, Knoxville, and also Virginia Tech. I've heard that the Virginia Tech in the Polybot is a very small city, and many students coming from that Virginia Tech say that it's very strict and very hard, very tough, being student there. So probably I won't go to the Virginia Tech. And I also applied the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. I'm not sure whether I will go there, but I'm not sure which one I would choose to stay for the graduation, or maybe I would just return home to finish. Because if I return to the Southeast University, probably it needs to spend 2.5 years to finish the master degree. It's pretty long, but I can spend 1 year there and choose another opportunity to go to Europe, something like Sheffield University in England, United Kingdom. Many of my students who is older than me did that, and I'm pretty interested in that. That's probably be all. And after the exam, I probably will. I would go to the Chicago for some traveling, and I probably will return at December 18th, and I would pass the exam of the driving license, and not the driving, but just qualify. I don't know, some knowledge about the rules when you are driving that kind of exam. And also I would go to some French class. I'm going to learn some French. And also last weekend I went to the Atlanta again. It's pretty interesting. I live in my sister's classmate's house. Her classmates, her friend has a boyfriend who is a German. It's pretty gentle and handsome. He's a good cooker. And that's probably be all. We're going to stay here. There's not too many. Oh, I don't know. Just hope there's some. There's not too many seats here, which is cool. Whatever. Awful. Alright, whatever. I'll sit here. I went to the Atlanta and oh damn. I went to Atlanta and sorry about that. I've just settled down. I went to Atlanta and going to the big shopping mall, buy some fancy stuff for my mom and for my girlfriend in China, the little white. And okay, it's not actually my girlfriend. He's my sister, real sister. We don't have blood relationship, but we still sister. And the other day I stayed there probably about 2 days, and we went to a fancy restaurant. It's Afghanistan restaurant, Mid East flavor, a lot of lamb, a lot of steak, of chicken, a lot of meat, and some very interesting, bread called injera. It's some very soft, like tortilla, but more softer. And the other day we went to the outlets in the Atlanta. I bought a lot of things, not a lot of things. I bought a beautiful bag for myself, and Levi's trousers. I have a lot of Levi's trousers. I mean jeans, but I don't have a very thick one since it is approaching to the winter and it's very cold. I bought a very thick one, but I choose it's a little large. I don't know. Probably the size here is a little different from what I used in China. I choose the same size, but it seems really bigger than what I choose in China. Or probably I lose some weight. That is impossible. I eat a lot recently. I think I get a little weight probably because I think there's a lot of meat here in my face and also my leg and also my my belly. But it's okay. I don't care too much about this. I'm not going to be a fat ass, so that is okay. And that's all. Probably I am going to do some study. We'll talk about later after I finish the exam. Probably, hopefully. Good luck with me, and have a good day.